Oh, I forgot to put on music. That's what I was still trying to do. But hey, we're live. How's everybody doing?
Doing great.
Hope you all
Would
are
be nice if
doing
we had some
well.
music, though.
You're so right, bestie. Let me fix that. What are we listening to today?
What are we betting?
I
Money.
don't know.
Illegally. We are gambling on Twitch.tv.
Don't say that. Big.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
The joke is that I'm streaming on YouTube.com. I'm gambling.
YouTube?
I'm gambling on YouTube.com, not streaming on YouTube. I keep forgetting to set that up.
So we're gambling on YouTube. We're streaming on Twitch. So it's
Yes.
illegal.
Yeah, it's
we
like
found the route.
double
We
dipping.
found the loophole.
I'm double dipping.
My goodness.
So, last time on the Emperor, we continued the siege of Goldcrest, with half of the city being almost overrun by lizard folk that began to jump into the city and slipping on Greece, a lot of them being killed shortly after. In fact, I believe that you killed all of the ones that had tried to make their way into the city. Killing Warlord Raji in the previous session with the arrival of the Blackhearts. An angel also appeared. The same one that you had been running into a couple of times now. It began by executing the monster known as Cyanrath, and then turns its attention on the party. For the most part, his arrows were of little effect against the party, with Mir putting up a wind wall to provide cover. However, in a moment of attempted heroism, Sanguine had dragged away the wounded and actually dead after a spell hit him, Shirtless Sam, the random bystander who wanted to be a hero and died after stepping off the wall. Sanguine dragged him off to a dark corner and cast Revivify on him. And while giving him a little bit of a heal speech, cut an arrow with his neck and fell down dead. The rest of the party got on Athisian's back and flew up into the air to either attack or deal with this angel in one way or another. Mir managing to banish him almost immediately, as he rolled a natural 1. And now, as the lizard folk that are remaining on this side of the city are retreating, the party still up in the air, realizing that the angel is gone, the current danger is gone, and someone else is gone. You all can now see from your vantage point in the sky the slumped over body of Sanguine, with the tubby form of Shirtless Sam kind of nudging him, trying to get him to get up.
Only got like 30 seconds left of flight, so I'm just gonna go over there with this.
Fervor probably felt it first as the warding bond dropped.
Huh? What? So, you said that you were going towards Sanguine, it said, Athesian?
Yeah, we only got 30 seconds left of flight, so...
Sanguine? Sanguine? I feel like Glug would try to use what from his knowledge of when he would use the wizard to try to revive or heal Sanguine, but he can't. And so he's trying to call on his wizard powers, but he won't be able to, so he's like, Sanguine! Sanguine!
The civilian there, Sam, just kind of slumps up against the wall a little bit as you all come in. Just, I don't know what happened. He just fell over. I don't think I want to be here anymore, you guys. The body
might be better,
is
so.
still warm to the touch. You are unsure of how long Sanguine has been dead.
Revivify lasts a minute, guys.
I don't have Revivify. I don't have Revivify.
I got
Plus,
it. I didn't know
it's fine.
if anyone else is gonna say something.
I don't have it. No.
Is Drac
I-
here?
I am here.
Hi, Drac.
Hello.
Sanguine dead.
Sanguine, no.
Drac, your husband is not coming back from the war.
So,
Grab, just smacking him. Wake the fuck up.
alright. So,
I knew I
Mira's
should be an
going
open
to-
grave. God damn it.
Mira's gonna float over, running her hand over Glug's shoulder and says, hold on. Death is just a boo-boo, and we can fix this. You don't have to worry about it. It's gonna be okay. And I'm gonna pull out the Revivify stone, because I can't remember what it's called.
A diamond.
A diamante.
And I'm gonna get in the call. Hold on. I'm in D. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Oh, hold on, let me take
And-
this. Sorry, Sanguine.
Yeah, let me know.
yeah.
I'm getting a phone call. I started level 10. Hold on. The divine's calling me real quick.
Well, I had to do it for the vine. It was the stone talking to me. It's fine. I'm gonna whisper to the stone, be like, I can't talk to you right now. We gotta revive Sanguine. And then I'm gonna cast Revivify on Sanguine.
You do have a 3rd level slot still, right?
Yes.
Okay, making sure.
Very well. Go ahead and mark that
Well,
diamond
no, I'm
off
casting
of
it
your...
at 4th. I'm
Okay.
casting it at 4th level.
Go ahead and
Red,
mark that
fourth
diamond
level.
off of your sheet. As Sanguine, we've already discussed a little bit in DMs what Sanguine experienced while deceased. And another thing that Sanguine would notice is that a lot of time has passed for him. It has felt like hours. And you feel a strange jolt. And that first breath comes on instinct, not as a conscious thought, gasping for air as if you had been drowning.
Yeah, Sanguine's gasping for breath and kind of jolts himself upwards. Do I feel pain, Black Cat?
You do. So there's a fun thing about Revivify. It doesn't stop what killed you, it doesn't restore body parts, it doesn't remove wounds. There's an arrow in your neck.
Yeah, Sanguine's going to, I guess, jolt upwards, kind of coughing and sputtering as he's grabbing at the arrow in his neck. He slumps to the side, hand gripped over this arrow as he kind of gives a very groggy look, very tired look at you guys. And I'm gonna fucking pull that out of myself.
Okay. Sanguine goes unconscious.
No!
Oh, I had no.
Wait, I'm watching
No.
Sanguine go to pull this out, and I'm just going to immediately rub my hands together, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds right as he pulls it out onto his neck. Just slap him in the neck as soon as he pulls it out. Just,
The bleeding stops, and Sanguine wakes up again.
Oh,
This time Glug is just gonna hug Sanguine before Sanguine could do anything. Sanguine, don't go, please.
Sanguine who kind of pulled himself out of the arrow and fell over again, is gonna kind of scramble forward as he comes back and just kind of stick a hand up to his neck, kind of like into his skin, kind of cupping it as he's bleeding. Sanguine isn't responding to you, Glug, but he is going to go to his leg as he's got his finger, I guess, inside the wound of his neck, and is gonna cast Cure Wounds at
I
third level on
casted cure
himself.
wounds on your neck. I slapped your neck.
He's
Billy
he's
mazed
trying-
it. Flex seals on that thing.
Now
He's
that's a lot of
trying to-
damage.
it seems like he's trying to preserve the arrow hole as he's as he's trying to heal himself around his finger.
Just stick a finger in it and builds character.
Yep, so Cure Wounds at third level. And he's doing much better now. And I think as he's catching his breath, kind of propping himself up on his elbow, looking in towards the ground, as he's keeping the bleeding in his neck. He's going to kind of kick up his knee and smile at you guys, looking over to the arrow that he pulled out of himself.
It is a gleaming gold arrow, not just the arrowhead. The entire shaft appears to be white ivory inlaid with gold, with celestial script on it. And the feathers used for the fletching at the end are a brilliant, unstained white.
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at the fact that Sanguine pulled out the arrow and killed himself again. This is very Sanguine.
You just
Yep.
scarred Glug by doing that.
It's okay. He's used to scars.
Dragon, you just took a micro nap. You're okay.
Yeah, Sanguine's gonna look over to the arrow and kind of start laughing a little bit. An arrow! Hey, is that what killed me? Was that it?
Is there still one in a Thyssian shoulder piece that I sit on?
Yes, it did not pierce the skin in the slightest. Did not make it that deep.
You all just need a fairy seat on your shoulder. Blocks angel arrows. We know that now.
Oh, well, how did that get there? And he's sliding across the ground, still holding that finger in his neck as he pulls the arrow in towards himself. And the one who shot me? Who was that?
Oh, he went bye-bye.
Who was it?
The one that shot you, it was the angel. No, it was the angel. Yeah, it was the angel.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know why I doubted myself for a sec.
You should have seen it. We flew up there and I stabbed him in the rippling abs that he had, and then Mer banished him. It was quite something.
It was so cool. Everyone was so cool.
Banished him. So he's no longer here. Is anyone here? Is the battle over?
As you're saying that, You hear the sound of like people running towards the western wall that you had been on. And as you kind of look and see 4, 5, 6, and more of the war priests of St. Horus. And you see a tall, bald figure just, come on, reinforce the wall. They've got bigger things to worry about. And he just kind of like looks over in your direction, sees that you're still up, and just gives you a little nod.
Is that my boy Titus?
That is your boy Titus.
My boy
Pretty-
Titus!
That's pretty tight.
Sanguine's going to look at Titus and go, Titus! And wave with the arrow still in his hand, the fingers still in his neck.
Don't get too excited, little saint. You need some rest.
Sanguine's eyes go wide, and he kind of tucks the arrow in towards himself. Understood! We'll recover later. I'll tell you all about it.
Looking forward
He's
to it.
waving.
And he's going to gingerly walk towards the wall. He is not full sprinting. But it would appear that
Find the grease.
As you find the grease.
Find the grease.
No, I think Sanguine's gonna call up to him. Oh, Titus, one more thing. And he's gonna quickly jab fingers in the direction of shirtless Sam. Civilian needs help. Please assist him. I'm a little bit preoccupied with my friends, okay? Oh, by the way, he just died and got up. He might be a little bit out of it.
Sam is kind of sitting there with his head in his hands, peeking through his fingers like, does that mean he's a zombie?
No, Sam, you're alive. Welcome back to the land of the living. It only gets worse from here. Wave, wave.
And there's nothing wrong with zombies. I've made friends with many zombies before.
True. I've seen
Sam
'em.
Sam is going to start running from the party and running behind Horace, or not Horace, Titus.
Do you not like Glug?
He will not answer. He is afraid of the idea of associating with someone who makes zombies.
Glug,
Huh?
don't scare him. He
I'm-
just had a
I'm-
death experience. That's
Oh, I'm-
traumatic for anyone.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to say that zombies can be friends, right? I'm looking at Gil when I say that, and like when I say it right, trying to get affirmation from Gil.
Just kind of look, and it's like, kind of giving like a, oh, how do I describe it? It's like kind of low, like waving his hand, like kind of like, don't worry about it. I understand where you're coming from. So
Yeah,
like,
see,
I get
Gil
it.
agrees. Gil agrees with me.
Sanguine's gonna smile, then look back to Sam and go, I'll catch up with you later, rookie, okay? Don't worry, you're not a zombie. Not yet. You still have a lot to live for.
And even if you are, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with being who you are.
or who you will be.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be a zombie! And he runs off.
Sanguine's gonna frown.
Not
Please give him help, Titus.
yet. Like,
Only if
I
you
don't
want
know.
that to happen.
right?
I don't know if I'm licensed to provide the help that he seems to need, but I'll make sure he's healthy at least. And he'll start walking
your
away
best.
from the wall now.
Thank you. Sanguine quickly stands up, still a hand around, just in the wound, standing up. looking at the arrow. Okay, so you said that the angel showed up, killed me, and you banished it? Is that the whole story?
That's about right.
And yeah, then we're here.
Say that about sums it up. You hear from above. Not really.
Oh.
Not really, that was a prank.
Oh,
I was like, I look up! No, it's the DM doing funny self-insert. Sanguine's gonna turn to Fervor. Fervor, did I scare you when I went down?
Just a little bit.
A little bit? Only
Just
a
a
little?
little bit. I was sure it would be fine. You'll have your magics after all.
Oh, I'm worth more than that, Fervor. And Sanguine's gonna reach over and kind of sway Fervor back and forth on the shoulder. Be a little bit more upset.
The angel deserves more than banishment, but that's a different story.
And that's what I'm saying.
did you forget where I stabbed him?
You're right.
Remind me.
Oh, it was crazy. But we flew up there. I was just shaking this bottle, right? And kind of go into detail about how I just used the magic bottle that I was given and just essentially speared him with this acid. So
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Love that.
Sanguine's going to quickly jog along, and I'm going to check on where the body of Cyanrath was.
Yeah. The body of Cyanrath is no longer there in the field. Instead, where he was laying, you can see that the grass and the earth appears to be torn up a bit.
So he's no longer there.
He's no longer there. The wrapped up body of what was Raji is still here, as well as all of the other lizard folk, a couple of them elevated and crispy on a couple of pillars. And the Black Hearts kind of like looking around, looking very tense, surrounded by the paladins of St. Horace.
Good. Fucking good. Be afraid.
I didn't say afraid, I said that they look tense.
Cool. Noticing that last spot he saw Raji. Yeah, he's going to confirm, I guess, with Fervor, following him around, that Raji's dead. And I want to go check that fucking dude out, so I'm gonna run up there. And I'm gonna wave to Brutus, who's probably not paying any attention to me. And I'm gonna go up. Is Matthias still up here?
Matthias is still up there. Brutus seems to be kind of piling up corpses down below. You said that you're checking out the body of Raji?
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Hmm?
Thank you for Mary Borfmas. Oh look, they got me a cake. Oh boy, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. My food just arrived.
Frog.
Slurg would
We
like
were
that.
We were doing that all over his poor campaign.
Yeah. So. Hey, my birthday was My birthday
That
was
crazy?
2 weeks ago. Crazy. They keep wishing me happy birthday because my birthday one shot hasn't ended yet. It turned into a full campaign.
It
I
won't
love that.
end until the one shot ends.
Exactly.
Happy
Forever
birthday,
aging.
thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Okay.
Black Guy, you are perpetually stopped aging until you finish this campaign.
No, it seems like I will continue aging until
Yeah.
we finish this campaign. I am
Man,
wasting
full
away.
tumor soon.
So, investigating the corpse of Raji. It is a large, mummified shape. It no longer has any appearance of Raji, as you had seen when they first brought this thing out. They conducted a ritual, and Raji's flesh kind of formed around this thing. Once Raji fell, the flesh melted away, and it left behind this wrapped up thing.
Okay. Very important on the way up. I'm gonna go, "Hi Matthias, nice to see you again." I'm gonna wave at him as I walk by.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
I would like to use my Grim Psychonometry to cast Legend Lore on Raji's corpse.
Okay. We will get to that in just a moment.
Oh,
I
So,
will take my
Sanguine,
damage as well.
as you're running up and you kind of like wave to Matthias, he kind of like looks over at you, raises an eyebrow, and you see his shoulders slump. You're here too. God damn it.
Yeah. Crazy how fate works out, isn't it? I miss you.
Yeah. And he's gonna just kind of start trying to not pay attention to you because he does not like you.
Good memories.
Legend lore on Raji's body.
dang, I thought they were best friends with Sanguine.
As you cast legend lore on Raji's body, the bandages begin to pull away, revealing underneath. You hear it before you see it, the clicking of metal. And underneath, a similar form to what you all had pulled out of the swamp in the shifting bog, and the man that you had seen on the island, where you had first seen the angel. As you cast legend lore, Athisian, you see yourself, well, not yourself, you're kind of watching this almost from like a top-down view of a very large mechanical figure, like almost a robot, like the one that you had seen on the island, wearing a wide-brimmed brown hat, some strange attire that you've never seen before, boots with these weird little spiked rings on the back of it, riding
Boots
on a
with the
horse.
fur?
The boots with the fur. The robot was wearing apple-bottom jeans. The whole club
Walter,
was
that's the
looking
thing I
at
was
her.
thinking.
Hit the floor?
What was that?
I said, did she hit the floor?
I'm like, should I say with the fur? Nah, I'm gonna let this one pass. And then Walter tipped it up for me.
But this creature, this mechanical creature, is riding across the plains on horseback with what appears to be looks to be kind of like a crossbow, but without the wings on the side, like some kind of a tensionless crossbow.
Okay.
And anytime that it comes across what appears to be a group of bandits riding on these same horses, pointing much smaller things that resemble the flintlock pistols that are uncommon but not unheard of in Aspera. And anytime he points this large crossbow, doesn't need to be reloaded. Just point, bang, bang, bang. And it appears to be chasing something. A large carriage that moves without horses. Smoke pouring out of the top of it. Another one of these bandits gets a little too close and ends up kicking the figure off of their horse. Wraps a rope around their neck and begins to drag them along. At a certain point, from the friction and the bumps, hitting their head on rocks, and eventually, the light in the figure's eyes go out. You then see flashes of it being slowly covered by the soil, by snow, and your vision fades.
Alright.
Our DM just made cowboys canon. What do we do with this?
Howdy.
Yeehaw! You're so right.
Suddenly, Gil fits in
Yeah,
way
just-
better.
For
Keep in
DM,
mind,
just
everything that
literally
you would seen
narrated
here, everything that you would seen here,
Mhm.
except for horses, because horses are real, those are a real thing, and the robot figure that you see laying on the ground before you, you didn't recognize any of it. You're unsure of what that stringless crossbow was. You're unsure of what the large carriage billowing smoke was. That attire completely foreign.
And of course, while that vision was happening, I would use like my psionic thing to just to give a more brief, more exact definition of how things look like during that vision, or at least to someone.
Yeah. Definitely doable.
Yeah, that's weird. That's not normal.
Indeed.
Yeah, Sanguine says in that voice specifically. Sanguine, you feeling okay?
You good? You seem really out of it.
No, I was just a little bit in shock. So okay, Black Cat, is there any sign of the body, or is it just this mechanical thing?
It is just this mechanical thing.
Well, that's weird. Yeah, Sanguine's gonna take a step back and, oh, that story doesn't make much sense, does it? But this looks like the thing that we had in the bog meeting.
Yeah, it looks like if the robot that you pulled out of the bog hit the gym and started taking steroids.
And the robot that we pulled out of the bog had like a hatch open, right, for a soul gem?
Yes.
Can I try to take a look into that?
You can. As you begin finicking with this, or fidgeting with this thing's head, you eventually find a kind of oblong switch on the side of its head. Flicking that, you hear a slight hiss as the hydraulics open up, and you see a small pillow sitting there with nothing on it.
I don't have detect magic prepared. God damn it. Pillow. I'm gonna grab it. I'm also gonna signal to everyone else to come up here.
You're grabbing the pillow from it?
Stuff's a pillow and machinery.
Does Sanguine want to die again? What's the self-preservation like?
What kind of trauma have I instilled in you that you think you're going to die by touching a pillow?
I don't know. I got slapped with an arrow for 16 damage when I was at like 42, and I died. I
You want
failed
the
3
pillow?
savings.
Apparently, you've never
Arrows
heard
are
of the,
dangerous.
you've never heard of
Pillows
the
can
Vorpal Pill
smother
Slumber Party
you, Black
Massacre?
Cat. Sorry, what was that, NASCAR?
The Vorpal Pillow Slumber Party Massacre.
Like that, Black Cat.
I thought you were about to say the pillow was smothering.
No, I.
Do you think I
I-
could have? Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you think I could have tricked the therapist into giving me a pillow and then immediately lose pillow privileges in therapy?
Oh my goodness.
You guys can't go all silent when I say that.
I was actually
It
just
makes it
going
better.
over all of my infusions and stuff to see if I had any sort of like detect magic or identify, which surprisingly I don't. Huh.
Yeah.
I'm
That
looking at
doesn't
my
feel
warlock
right.
stuff to see if I have anything I can use besides spells.
You know what? I'm gonna do a fun, and I'm gonna knock it out of the way with the arrow that I'm holding on to. Just kind of casual flip it over with a stick.
Oh wait, I do have
Okay.
identify as a spell. I'm just out of spell slots.
I'm knocking the pillow out of the way.
What, is the pillow stuck or something?
The pillow,
It's manny.
you're able to knock it out of the way. What sits behind it appears to be a lot of complex machinery.
I'll pick up the pillow.
I feel like
Yeah.
Perfectly.
I
I don't
feel
want to get
like there may be some confusion here. Would you like me to help clear things up about what the pillow is?
I'm gonna.
It's a
pick up the
pillow.
pillow. Wait. Are you telling me it's a pillow and it's a pet? No.
A
Oh
pillow,
my
Pat?
I hate that. I was also thinking about that, dude.
Let's clear it up for us, Black Cat. We're a party full of toddlers, even
the-
though we did grow up here.
The pillow is just a place for a soul gem to be put. A place for it to be
Oh.
like kept safe and so that it doesn't like clatter around inside the robot's head whenever it gets hit.
Okay, so it looks like there was a spot.
Yes,
Oh,
there
I
was a
see what
spot.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if it were in today's stuff, it would be like impressed like styrofoam like wrapped around.
Oh,
it.
I see. Okay, I
Exactly.
see what you mean.
There's
so,
an
like-
indentation of where it should be.
Yes.
So this is sort of like I've just seen a lot of fantasy like novels where they just put a pillow and it's like slightly creased and there's like something on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
And also, you can unfold the pillow, and it's a unicorn.
You
Okay.
sure can, buddy.
So big nice mechanicals. Does it look like it is does it look like it is like mechanical, or is this our idea of like robotic?
It appears to be mechanical. Make me an Arcana check.
Sure thing.
So it appears to be almost a mix of artifice and arcana. Essentially, the way that it works is technically machinery. However, there is usually magic supporting it, like magic powering it.
Okay. Gosh, in that case, Sanguine's gonna call out. Does anyone have detect magic? Can anyone help with magic detection? Matthias? Sanguine's gonna go back to Matthias.
Fuck you.
Okay. Sanguine's gonna go back. Magic detection. Does anyone have it? Yelling at the priest below too. If no one in the party will help.
if we take a bit to rest, I mean I can do it, but I can't right now.
Yeah. You've never seen Gil with like less gadgets on him. Like, he's very much spent.
A nearby priest of Horus just, I can. What do you need me to take a look at?
Yes, please. Sanguine steps aside. So, this was what the body of Raji was. Looks like it's some sort of mechanical creature, but I think it's also Arcana. Can you take a look?
He looks at it, raises an eyebrow in confusion as he's never seen anything like this before in his life, and will grab onto his holy symbol, open his eyes, and his pupils have changed to that of the symbol of Horus. And as he is looking over the thing, the entire thing appears to be a magic item. I'm detecting the school of transmutation.
I'm gonna look to Glug. Glug, does that sound familiar? Transmutation?
Transmutation? I just tilted my head. I was a necromancy wizard, but can I roll Arcana or History to see if I know anything about transmutation magic?
Sure thing.
Which one would I roll?
Arcana.
Arcana? Okay. Public Arcana.
A 12.
Shit.
The
Guidance.
school of okay.
Guidance!
Guidance!
That's a D4, right?
Yes.
We don't say.
15!
15.
That's not terrible.
The school of transmutation is the school of change.
Hold on.
What?
Oh,
Is this an important roll?
hold on.
Might-
Because I might as well spend as much as I can while because I'm just going to get it all back. Flash
Oh,
of
true.
Genius, get +4.
Hell yeah, brother!
19!
19!
Gil's on a bit of a purge right now. He's trying to get rid of all of his magic so that way he can, cleanse his body of toxins and all that.
If I don't spend it now, they'll give me less next month. So we have to spend it now. Okay.
Gotta use
So-
your budget where you can.
Exactly.
Okay. The School of Transmutation is the School of Change. It is typically associated with changing one thing's shape, some kind of an element of it. Transmutation wizards, for example, are able to change the damage type of a spell. They can change something from like a fireball into a blast of necrotic energy to try to get around a creature's natural immunity to certain things. In this case, it would appear that it is... Let's see, how do I describe this? I'm starting to feel like just saying transmutation off the top of my head was not the correct choice. Give me one second.
Okay.
If it's necromancy magic, then I technically feel like I should have advantage.
It would not be necromancy.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't.
Nope. It was it was the wrong one. This would be closer to enchantment. Basically putting your consciousness into something else. This is less a magic item and more of a vessel for one.
Oh.
Entrapment. Hell yeah.
Yes, this thing seems to be able to give life to some kind of arcane item.
And it's still
Strike the
moving,
wood.
huh?
It is no longer moving.
It's no longer moving.
Yeah, no, ever since you guys took it down. When it stopped looking like Raji, it stopped being animated.
the cleric that's there. Is it a cleric or is it a paladin?
It's a paladin.
It's a paladin?
Yep.
Huh, okay. Do you have any divine sense left? I finger gun him.
He will use a quick divine sense. Not sensing anything.
Deepens the mystery.
There are... The damn thing smells of brimstone, but... Aside from that, I'm unsure.
I'm sorry, the fucking thing smells like brimstone. I guess... I'm a good 50% sure that this is like hinting because of the fire infusions that Raji had and the fucking dog, but all I can think of is the massive stank wafting off of the sulfur smell. Stinky dog.
I thought you were gonna say brimstone from Valorant.
Valorant. No,
Oh.
Is there brimstone? What?
What's Valorant?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Brimstone's a character in Valorant. That's his.
Oh, is
That's
it
his like
really?
code name.
Gotcha.
No, I was thinking of how we were giving Black Cat shit about how strong the dog smelled, and Black Cat had to be like, no, he smells like brimstone, not farts. I guess I'm the only one who remembers the fart joke. Okay.
I remember seeing, I think it was Glug huffing the dog.
Yeah, no, I remember now.
Yes.
That was it. Okay.
Glug wasn't actually gonna huff the dog.
Yep, Sanguine sniffing the air. Brimstone. And Raji did have the fire infusion, yeah?
Raji did have the fire infusion.
Well, that's interesting. Thank you. You were very helpful. I'll report this to Titus later. And what's your name?
Yeah.
I hope that you have a really bad day after stream.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Hold on.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
And confirm brimstone.
I heard a lot.
My name is Paladin Barnett.
Barnett.
Well,
Nice to meet you.
Well, it was. I was laughing because one of the first names to pop up was Rabbit.
Rabbit. Fucking Rabbit the Rabbi or something like.
Rabbit the
a
Rabbi
church.
is.
Are
I
they
forgot to
hair
mention.
gone?
Did you mention that he was human?
Yes.
Ah. Thank you, friend.
Sanguine's up. Still finger in neck, probably bleeding.
Please
Nice
stop
meeting you.
fingering
I'm
your
Sanguine.
arrow hole.
I'm not fingering the arrow hole. It's just
Do
in
you-
there.
Do you have bandages that wrap this up?
Yeah, I'm.
You feel like it's going to leave a pretty bad scar already due to the fact that you forced your body to heal around it.
Yeah. So Sanguine's trying to shake Barnett's hand with one hand. Nice to meet you, Barnett. I'm Sanguine. We think that this thing brought Raji back to life. They did some sort of weird ritual. Raji stood up. Then we defeated him. He fell down. He disappeared. And then this. Never seen it before. Kinda creepy looking, huh?
You think Raji's dead?
No, not in the slightest.
Okay, you said brought him back to life for a moment.
Well, I mean, apparently, he was not alive in the bog. I've already explained this, but I guess I'll explain it to you too. So, fucking lightning hour.
Mhm.
Me and my friends were just in the bog. Right there, we were trying to look into Raji and the war effort to see if we could stop things before it went down, and there's the official declaration of war. But it turned out that Raji, apparently, that we saw there was a fake Raji. Wasn't really him. And then they brought out this big coffin on the battlefield, and they did a large ritual. He rose from it. He came over here. We killed him. He went back down. And I don't think the Raji that we saw earlier was Raji. And maybe this isn't Raji. So Raji could be dead, or he could be alive. Honestly, it's a toss-up. We're not sure.
Schrodinger's Raji.
Schrodinger's Raji. That's a good nickname, Ferber. How'd you come up with that?
That.
Oh, but
Now hold on a minute. He's going to just kind of stroke his small, like, kind of stubbly beard. And let me just roll something. I thought I had something, but I'm not too familiar with the guy.
Something familiar with Raji would change your mind?
I just don't know. Let's see.
Come on, Barnett! This is very important!
Well, do you know if that man, Raji, uses magic spells? Or is he more of a fighter? From the stories I've heard, he sounded more like a fighter.
Well, he was more like a fighter here, but also big fire infusions on his arms. We thought that his what was the fucking dire? What's the name of the wolf? What's the name
Ashen
of the
wolf.
guys?
The Ashen
Tiny.
Wolf?
It was the Ashen Wolf.
Thank you. Mid-sentence, I lost it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Tiny.
No, I was.
Oh,
When you mention the Ashen Wolf, you see both of the Black Hearts kind of perk up and turn their attention to you a little bit.
I think Sanguine perks up and looks at Titus and goes, "Hey, no eavesdropping." Sorry, not Titus, Matthias.
Fine, finish your conversation.
Well, if you
And
want
he'll
to join
go.
us, you can come in. Come on! Sanguine's inviting him into the conversation circle.
And he'll just kind of walk up and cross his arms. So, you're the ones who freed the wolf.
Freed the wolf? Where'd you get that?
My master owed the wolf a favor. It's the only reason we agreed to help.
Can I insight that?
Go ahead.
hold on. Wait. Can
Uh,
Can I actually?
Can-
Oh, go. Where you
I was gonna ask if any of like everyone can hear this, right? And that's not just like a direct conversation between
Well,
Sanguine.
I invited everyone over, so as long as the whole party's in on the conversation.
Yeah, and he's not saying that
And-
quietly either.
He okay. I just wanted to make, and he did say that he was the master of the wolf.
No, he
That's what
said
he
that
said?
he said that his master owed the wolf a favor.
Oh, okay. I misheard. Never mind then.
Mhm. And with a 19 in insight, you believe that he's being truthful. One thing that you've known about Matthias is he's incredibly blunt, he's quick to anger, but he doesn't really lie from what you know.
That's my bestie right there. He would never lie to me. We're really close.
Okay, I'm making it so he lies now.
Blackbird's like, hell yeah, that's what I like to see. Yeah, so Sang goes, oh, you were in the bog looking for the Ashen Wolf? I
Long
thought you
time
were lining
ago.
up for the war.
We only agreed to join the war because we were looking for the wolf.
Hey, you're looking for Tiny?
Not Tiny. The big
Oh,
one.
Tiny's mother!
Don't fucking say shit! This is out of character. Say all the shit.
Okay. Sorry.
We were looking
I want
for
to
the
do a
big
bit. I want to do a bit with Glug there.
one.
Oh no.
You're good.
We had been looking for the big one. It had helped our master out at one point.
Yeah, Sanguine's going to look Matthias in the eye and go, sorry. If I knew, I would be on the lookout for you guys. We didn't find the Ashen Wolf, but we did find evidence by asking around. Maybe it's still there.
Go ahead and roll me a deception check.
That was actually, word of mouth, if I didn't say it.
Oh, my bad, I missed that.
And performance.
That is...
fucking 27.
Gil's not saying a damn thing.
Damn. I suppose we'll have to keep looking then. When we heard that they had left and the temple had been raided, we had hoped that our job was done, but I suppose we'll have to go back and look again. Brutus, we're going back. And Brutus kind of just stops piling up the bodies.
Good luck, you guys. Thank you for all your help.
He looks like he's about to say something off of instinct, then remembers that you just kind of helped him and gave him some information, and he stops himself. And he's, thank you. And he's
Sanguine
just
does
going,
heart hands as he walks.
let's not push it. And he jumps over.
And I'm not just for my recollection. This was Matthias that we were talking to, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
Matthias.
that's the
Yep.
guy you wanted to kill.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. As he's about to leave, it's like, "Hey, Matthias, catch you on the flip side," and like wink and give him a finger gun.
What does that mean?
Glug is
What do any
gonna
of those
notice what
words mean?
Glug is gonna see what Glug is gonna see what you do, and Glug's gonna be like, "Yeah, see ya," and he's gonna try. He's pointing. He doesn't know how finger guns work, so he's just pointing. He doesn't understand how he's just pointing with both hands, but like not like in a gun. He's just like both arms just straight
Wait,
out.
Glug,
just
you
like-
only have 3 fingers. You're actually flipping them off. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Glug is hip with the lingo, even if he makes it up on the spot.
Brutus gets to hear and then realizes, oh no,
I think they're coming
I don't
I'm not-
fit.
That's a lie. There's plenty of grease. You can squeeze through.
Brutus is going to go back around and go all the way down.
There is plenty of grease he can squeeze through. It's fine. They're just letting all that grease go to waste.
Step over the wall.
Sanguine's waving to him, watching him do the walk of shame.
And
Just all grease, and then the massive hole.
they are going to leave.
I'm gonna watch how they're leaving. Are they leaving on Sign Rav?
No, they're just walking away.
Yeah, his body's just Sunrat's body's just gone. So
Yeah. And we didn't see him disintegrate or anything like that, did we? We saw him go down.
No, everybody was off the wall. When they got off the wall, Cyanra's body was there. Then nobody had advantage on him.
Bet. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. I hope they find it. Looks back to everyone. Well, that was fun. Really, truly fun. Sanguine's gonna look to Myrrh. Myrrh, were you the one who bring me back? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Thank
Hello?
you. Hi. We hear you now. Sorry, you cut out. Cut back in.
Having issues with Discord.
Uh-oh. Well, we hear you loud and clear now, so. Thank you, Myrrh. Seriously, you were a lot of help. And he reaches out and pats with 2 fingers. Why did Black Cat laugh and then mute?
I think
No,
I
I
heard like
went,
a
"Oh."
alarm
I heard-
or something.
Yeah, somebody was calling my brother, so I was muting for a second because people were going to be loud next to my room. But it sounds like he's going out there.
Yeah, so Sanguine's thanking you, Myrrh, for saving his life.
Puffs her little chest out. It's like I told Glug. Death is just a boo-boo. We can fix it.
That's exactly what I think. And
I'm
pain
gl-
is mental.
I'm glad you're back, Sanguine. I was really sad for a second there.
Oh, thank you so much too, Glug. Sanguine's gonna pull Glug in and give him a little hug.
Aw.
So Sanguine's
Careful. I think doesn't Grung have like toxic skin?
Yes,
No.
I do.
Sanguine is hugging you anyways.
Okay, please go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Bet.
I believe it's a DC 12.
I'm
You're not
fine.
poisoned.
And you fail
Yay.
on purpose. 'Cause
That would be very funny. Sanguine goes down a second time. A third time, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Sanguine's
Sanguine's
eyes are dilated.
gonna reach to his pouch and kind of prop it up on the wall and start digging through his pouch, placing little things aside, and then he pulls out a little smaller satchel and takes it and opens it, and inside is a needle and some suture thread. And he's gonna kind of go to the injury on his neck, and kind of feel and kind of gauge the size of it.
Would you be doing that to
Um,
yourself?
Oh, Black Cat.
The wound was through and through. It seemed to not actually strike like the vocal cords or anything like that. It had managed to sever the jugular on one side, but with the cure wounds, that was fixed. It's probably going to leave a pretty large scar. Like the entire diameter of the, or like a scar like the length of the arrow's width.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think at this time, now that everything is settled down, Gil is going to try to slip out towards town to see what else is going on. What if anybody else needs any help with anything? I mean, does it sound like the other fronts have been settled, or is there still something going on?
So the eastern wall had already pushed back the lizard folk before Raji had even arrived, and had mostly split off down to the south wall because that's where they thought the main force was going to be. The south side had been breached, and you can still hear sounds of scattered conflict from the southern side. But with Raji falling, It would appear that a message got out, and the majority of the forces have retreated for the time being.
I think, what the hell was his name? Who's the mayor of this town again? I can't remember his name.
That is Damien.
Damien. I knew it was a D, but yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try to find Damien.
Yeah, you would find Damien on the southern wall. Mostly just like taking pot shots at any lizard folk that still try to come too close.
I guess just kind of show up and gonna give them our report. What happened over on the west wall there? Pretty crazy. I spare no detail for our group's heroics and what actually happened. Of course. So.
Raji split off from the main group, tried to use the main attack force as a diversion. It's tricky.
Yes.
I thank you for your help.
You're lucky I was here. Maybe next time you listen to us when we say that there's imminent danger coming our way.
We did. But
it took some convincing, but yes. I suppose.
I hope that you'll understand and forgive why I had been cautious and why I apologize for my initial mistrust. I don't believe that it was mistaken for me to be cautious around you. However, I do appreciate your help, and you fought to defend our homes.
Does that mean we can all be friends now?
Damien.
Once all of this is over, I'm going to officially rescind your banning from Goldcrest.
Damien, what I did was... what I did, I understand, looked bad, and I should have handled it a different way. I was young and didn't really know what to do. But I appreciate you giving me a second chance and proving that this is my home too. I wanted to make sure that it was safe. So thank you. And if you ever need some assistance, you know who to call. And he'll slip out like a card from his lapel, like pass along. It's embroidered at this point. It just says Merriman's Marvelous Miracle Mercenaries.
I feel like every time you pull out the card, it gets fancier.
It does, but now it has like written in pen plus a sanguine. They're not officially on it, but like the sanguine just kind of like is accompanying the Marvelous Miracle Mercenaries. So
I feel like if you asked him, Sanguine would make his own business card.
It's like I almost want the plus sanguine to just be like kind of added on as like a little sticky note on the side of the cards.
Well, yeah, it's like written in pen, like on the side. So
yeah.
Oh wait. So I'm now thinking. I kind of want to see if I can design like a business card for Gil, like an actual business card.
That'd be kind of cool.
Ooh.
I thank you for your help. If we have issues in the future that require you all, I'll be in touch. And he's just going to kind of clap you on the shoulder and then go back to kind of keeping watch.
Say, we put in a lot of work and we're all really exhausted. My chance we might be able to stay here tonight for free, possibly, because seeing as we have no money at present, so.
Well, I don't think that there's any shortage of beds.
Excellent. Oh, good point. Yeah, a lot of people left.
Oh no!
In fact, I believe you could likely stay at your own house. I believe I saw your family leaving.
Oh yeah, you might want to send word to the next town over that we got things pretty much handled here. Unless you think they might return.
I'm not entirely sure. It's hard to tell what's going through those heads of theirs.
All right, best be caution on the safe side then. All right, I will leave you to your lizard slaughtering. Have fun and try not to get too carried away. It's kind of like fake punch him in the shoulder, you know?
Mm-hmm. Just like a little like friendly punch, friendly little jab.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's gonna go back to just
enough to leave a bruise. No.
just kind of suppressing, just like the occasional just plink, just arrows fired off into the distance. And as you are climbing down from the battlements, you see that here on the south side, people are barricading the broken open entrance to try to stop any more lizard folk from breaking through. It would appear that the battle is yours. You're victorious.
Excellent.
It took about 3 months.
We're
We did it.
back.
Crazy.
Such a long war.
It's been a very long war.
It's all I've ever known, war. No.
Sanguine is back. Sanguine did not go with you to meet Dominic. Do you call him Damien? It's Dominic.
Oh, is it? I have too many
Wait,
D-named.
See, I didn't
Oh
even
my-
know.
You guys, it's Dominic. I
Okay.
just realized.
Yeah, I have too many D-named characters. It is Dominic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Well, you talk with Dominic. Yeah, Sanguine's back on the wall, stitching up his neck, and I'm assuming Fervor's there too.
Yes.
Yes.
Real quick, I just want to add in
Give-
something. Sanguine, a lot of the time you would at least be hearing, like, from Blackbird. You might hear, like, little bits of, like feedback on things that you're doing. Or, like, just her chiming in every now and then as a little voice in the back of your head that you've gotten so used to. It almost just felt like your conscience, just another part of your psyche. You haven't heard her since you got back.
Oh.
What?
I said you haven't heard her since you got back.
Yeah, one more time.
I said you haven't heard her since she got back. Or since you
What?
got
Sorry,
back.
what was that? I'm sorry.
No, don't
Sanguine
do
hasn't
this.
heard Black
should be able to defeat
since
him
he
now.
got back.
She definitely uses that exact voice as she parroted someone else saying that to her once.
Thank you
Is-
for getting that reference, Jack.
Yes. I love that so much.
Is the coffin with me?
The coffin is with you, and you still used word of mouth.
Okay.
Your
So-
tongue is still that weird kind of blue silver of the tongue that you had found sitting in.
Wait, my tongue changed?
Yeah,
That wasn't a thing.
you literally grabbed the tongue.
Yeah, the
I didn't-
item was a
The
tongue.
The item was a
The
tongue.
item was but I didn't go in my mouth.
Did it not? Oh.
No,
I thought that
it
it
turned
did.
into the casket. It went up my back. And I remember you
Yeah.
explicitly going, "No, your tongue's fine."
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a
I did
wild
not.
retcon.
I did not. I did not remember that.
Yeah, that's when I got my little bag of sutures. I stuck that in there too.
Oh.
Mm, yes.
Um,
But yeah, Fervor would be trying to assist you with stitching yourself because doing that by yourself doesn't seem like the best thing to do.
yeah, Sanguine would have kind of protested, but if you insisted, he would have handed the sutures off to you.
Just tell me what to do; it'll be fine.
Oh wait, you've never done this. Yeah, that's exactly what Sanguine says in that tone of voice. Wait, you haven't done this before?
I just make them connect together, right? That's easy.
I'm getting Volo vibes.
Wait a
I tell you,
second.
I've dripped it hundreds of times.
Plus, I can disinfect the needle.
Yeah.
I just heat it up. I just heat it up with my hands.
Exactly. You toast.
Yeah, I think Sanguine. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing that, you're like disinfecting the needle. Sanguine will give a really long just stare at you. Like, you can tell he's smiling, but he's not really smiling. He's just confused. And Sanguine, it kind of pops back. You see him kind of perk up. Okay, you're your best. Have you ever stitched before? Makes little gestures with his hands. Crisscross, back and forth, zigzag.
Not at all. I usually just let it air out, but it didn't seem that difficult.
That's so bad. This is so fucking bad. So I go, you know what? Give it your best shot. I want to see you try. It's alright.
You got it.
So. Zigzags, Fervor. Zigzags. Stick it in once, twice. Get it going. Zigzag. Back and forth.
They're just nodding their head like, yeah, that all that's sinking in.
I guess we
Do I
need a
have
medicine
guidance?
check. I don't know if guidance can help you. Sure, get guidance.
Make me a medicine check.
You got it.
I believe.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's
And
really
and
good.
guidance is a D4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
21.
21.
Fervor.
Blackjack.
Apparently. Oh, let's see. Forgot. I keep forgetting to turn that alarm off on Wednesdays. I need to remember to take my eye drops after session. So. You seem to have a little bit of trouble articulating what's going on with stitching somebody up, but it seems like you do understand how it works. And you're able to do a fine job.
I'm so proud of Fervor. Sanguine's gone through a lot today on his neck.
See, it wasn't that hard.
It's like sewing up some blue jeans.
Oh, hey, your plant, honey.
My plant. Oh yeah, fuck. Is it? No, I took it out.
Plant.
Yeah,
Plant's
okay.
fine. Don't worry. Thank you.
Alright.
Actually.
I am so sorry. I completely forgot.
I also
okay.
forgot.
I was like, oh wait, it's 8 o'clock. Wasn't there some? Oh yeah.
It's fine. He's fine. He's already dying. But Sanguine's back alive, and that takes priority.
Let's go.
It's as if Sanguine absorbed the life essence from the plant.
You know what?
Exactly.
Fuck it. Nature cleric. Not Year of the Nagi. Year
There
of
you
the
go.
Merc. Yeah, so you stitch me back up, and after you're done, I'll pat the area and go, oh wow, feels like you did a good job. Thank you, Fervor.
Of course.
And I'm quickly checking on Blackbird. What's going on? I'm kind of wordlessly taking off the coffin and taking a look. Kind of quickly,
Oh.
actually.
Yeah, so Blackbird is still in the coffin. And it seems like as you kind of like mentally do like a little check-in that she is there. She's just like kind of almost like afraid. And do you hear? Thought you were gone.
Oh, that's fucking cute. Oh,
Baby.
baby.
8-foot
That's
tall murder bird baby.
She killed so many people, and I forgive her. Yeah, I think Sanguine's just gonna kneel by the coffin and kind of pat by the coffin and smile. Oh, I'm right here. You were waiting for me, weren't you? Saying this out loud, as Drac watches him talk to this coffin.
Yeah.
Fervor's chill.
Spent so long alone. Didn't want to go back.
And so long alone. So, is she asking me if I was gonna, like, reincarnate or something?
No, she's just saying that she spent so long alone. She did not want to go back.
Oh, I forgive her for all of her war crimes. Yeah, so Sanguine's good. Oh no, I'm not leaving you. He's gonna hug the coffin and really pat. You know, when that guy said that you were waiting for me, well, I had something to go back to. Pat.
You hear just like a happy little chirp.
Oh.
You know, it's not often that I find that someone cares about me like that. Really, someone to come back to. I didn't know I had a little fan in there. He's both hands on his kind of like... It's really giving that coffin a solid thunk.
You hear back just that same knock.
Sanguine's standing up, looking probably happier than you've ever seen him. Fervor, you've seen Sanguine happy before. His happiness, regardless of the smile on his face, always seems to be some sort of like tail swishing content. Now he's kind of like bouncing happy.
Oh,
Let's go.
My God. I just found it. I found the Blackbird art.
Oh,
I can't
Heck
put
yeah.
it up on stream because it's copyrighted. However, I'm going to post it in the Discord for the players. And I'll describe
Hell
it
yeah.
for the people on stream.
Holy shit, that's my bird!
It is a crow person wearing what appears to be robes that are completely overgrown with cobwebs and what looks to be fungus and fur, carrying on her back a coffin that is kind of rusted shut, holding a shovel made from a twisted branch with a spider's nest on the end of it.
Looks really cool.
I love that.
Oh, she doesn't look healthy. Those are mushrooms growing all over her side.
And the centipedes.
Yeah.
She's got little stink wafts from her. You think
Oh.
she's like really stanky?
There's a bunch of
Luckily-
like locks and chains on the coffin.
Luckily, the coffin vision does not have, like, smell. Yeah, whenever you're in your mind realm, you cannot smell.
When I open the coffin, that's when we see the green wafting coming from Blackbird. It's really off-putting.
Yeah. To be fair, there's a lot about her that's off-putting to normal people. It
This
just
is
so
my
happens that
bird.
Sanguine's not normal.
This is also her, like, 4-foot tall version, isn't it? Like, her tiny version?
Yes.
Fitting inside the coffin? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a cute corpse in there, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
That's a
God.
crazy thing to say.
Yeah,
Is
this is-
everything alright?
Yeah, everything's great. Actually, couldn't be better. He's like, redoing the coffin, just a whole bunch, and kind of patting it several times as he funks it closed, and trying to get it back on his back. You know, Fervor, if I had any advice for you, don't die. Really, it's terrible out there. Horrible, horrible stuff.
Understood. I don't plan to anytime soon, at least.
Seguin leans over, pinches Fervor's cheek. We're not cheap, Fervor. You just need to remember that, okay? If you go down, I'm coming after you.
Oh,
Sheep. There's a shepherd on the other end. Don't trust him. I'm coming for you. Okay? Wait for me. Please.
You got it.
Thank you. Sanguine turns around and you hear him kind of laugh to himself. 2 fans. It wanders down the stairs. Probably going to go catch up to see where everyone else is. Gesture, Fervor and whoever might still be there with them.
Yeah.
Come along.
I will follow along.
I just
Kind of
realized
like-
I still have battle music going. I promise there's no secret boss.
Oh,
Or
I
we're just
usually
kind
have
of
the
keeping
music
guard
on.
of if you fall over or something.
He's in good spirits. Plenty health, in good spirits. Maybe trickling a little bit. I don't know.
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, hold on. Out of character and in character. I guess we're running back to Raji's body. I'm not leaving that there.
Oh, well,
I
yeah.
forgot that was something we probably should handle.
Just slunk it on my shoulder.
Oh, we're taking it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Is
We can put it in our bag.
I can take it, sure.
Hey, Offician, or have a stick or something we could stick between these gears? Something. We'll hear him coming before, we see him, probably.
You got like an old staff I can wedge in there.
Go for it.
Yeah, wedge away.
Yeah, wedge.
Yeah,
I'm
Well,
giving you
you-
guidance to wedge. I'm giving help, actually. Let's two-hand this, bud.
All right, advantage 27.
Yep. You do it. You manage to stick a quarterstaff into.
No, just a regular. It's not even a quarterstaff. It's just a staff.
Manage to stick a regular staff into the in between a few gears on this figure, and picking it up is now a little bit awkward, but you are very certain that if it was to suddenly spring to life and try to murder you all, you'd have a few minutes warning while it tries to get that out.
All right.
Another thing with the body. Oh god, I had something and then I just immediately lost it.
We can put it in the bag of holding.
We could. Does it have an amulet on it? That was what it was.
One of the amulets that you used to see the Citadel?
Yes.
No.
And I think because we're messing around in healing my neck, I'm gonna check for my amulet too.
The amulet is still there.
Still on me? Damn.
Yep.
Okie doke.
Angel just shot you. Didn't have time to loot you.
Yo,
uh,
they were kind of like, down to.
That's exactly what happened, yo.
his combo breaker ruined his kill streak, would you?
What do you mean is... I guess he did kill 2.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I guess we're going to head into town, or I guess is everyone else still fighting? I guess we should gallop up and check back in on everyone. Gil already did that.
There's very sporadic fighting in the city still. Most of it seems to be members of the Band of the Hawk trying to, pad their kill count on people who have already been trying to, flee the city. It would
They
seem...
get paid per head, probably.
Oh, you've never been inside the Band of the Hawk.
No.
Make me a history check.
Cool. Wait, we have a Thessian here. Would a Thessian just be able to tell us?
Oh, yeah. Athisian would know that in the Band of the Hawk, there is a leaderboard on the wall that they use to determine, like, who's the baddest people around. And there's also another wall that has one name on it, and that is Langdragosa Cyanrath.
Thessian, are you interested in going up the wall?
Oh yeah, I will eventually.
Really? Taking your time?
Yes. There's
Oh,
a
that
name I want
surprises
to peg
me.
off eventually.
Sanguine's shadow boxing into your chest. Oh, and I thought you would want to get there as soon as possible.
No, unlike others, I do live for a while.
Wow. Character development. Your fella's changing. I'd love to see it.
Otherwise, let's get some rest.
We probably should. I bet that there's a lot of beds empty.
Very true. And y'all can definitely tell a lot of the veins you can see on Athisian have turned like pitch black at this point.
Too many drug.
What's drug?
Medallions humming. Must be magic nearby. Like whenever like Geralt takes too many potions and then in the next cutscene he looks like an absolute freak of nature.
I don't know Witcher, I'm sorry.
Oh, he looks awful anytime he takes too many potions. He looks disgusting.
Oh no.
They did an okay representation of it in the show. There. Like all pale with like black veins running under their eyes and stuff like that. It's bad.
Oh boy.
But yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Sanguine is gonna keep on harassing Athisian about if he wants to kill what he wants to kill next after the Blue Butcher. And also doing a lot of chatting about trying to what would he say? He'd probably be like insisting that he didn't miss out on anything while he was gone too. He's checking in with everyone just multiple times. He seems to be pretty disappointed that the angel just poof.
Yeah.
That was best case scenario.
Exactly, yeah.
Best
It's
case for the
TPK
town.
or better.
Best case for the town, worst case for a fight. Like somebody
It would
wants
have
to
been
fight.
so much fun, man.
Well, I only had like 30 seconds left of flying up there, so it had to be quick.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically that's like
6 rounds.
Yeah, that's like 5 turns.
Also, I did stab him.
You did.
He is stabbable.
And I did 6 damage in retaliation as I died.
I drew blood on this bastard, and he mocked me, and I gave him a good one-liner.
Oh, I was about to
We can kill
fuck him up too if I could.
You bleed, we can kill you. That was the like hardest
I mean,
thing
that's
I've
not-
ever heard Gil say.
I mean, that's not what I said, but yeah.
Or that was close to what you said.
No, it's like he was like all that for a single drop of blood. I'm like, at least we know we can. At least we now know we can bleed. Now get the hell out of my town. Mur, do the thing.
Yeah.
Murder the thing. It's the best stuff.
But yes. As the fighting calms down, the last remaining members of the Lizardfolk army being pushed out of the city, you all are able to find rooms in the city, whether it is just a house that was abandoned by people fleeing, or your own homes that you had lived in previously. The revelry goes on throughout the majority of the evening. You all are able to get in a long rest.
Let's go.
Yippee. Yippee.
Long rest. I didn't take a single point of damage.
Neither
Got
did
back to
I.
115
Wow.
HP. Let's go.
Yeah, I think Athisian and I would have died if... I guess, oh my god! Myrrh went down, Athisian went down, I died.
I believe
Oh,
Fervor
yeah.
went down for a
Fervor
moment
definitely
too.
almost... Oh,
I
did you
was
really? Oh
complete-
my
oh.
god.
You and I were on the wall, so.
Yeah. Why does it keep changing my health?
I don't know.
We love that.
It keeps. I don't know why it keeps changing it.
Wouldn't be a real D&D session without Roll20 causing issues.
True.
I take a long rest, and then suddenly I have 2 more hit points than I should have.
Yeah, that was a good nap.
Damn good nap.
Alright. And as you all awaken the next morning, there is word going around that at around noon, Dominic is going to be holding a speech in the town square to inform everybody of how you're planning on moving on from this moment. And as you all come to, preparing for the next day and whatever may lie ahead of you from here. I believe that's where we're going to go and end today, because I believe somebody has to get going here in just a few.
Someone has to get going. Who?
Jaybird,
Would
don't you
that
still have
be-
raids?
Oh,
Oh,
that's right. I forgot about the raids.
Faber?
Jaybird?
yeah.
Yeah, I still have red, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
we're going to go ahead and call our session here for the day with a level up.
Lovely.
Yay!
Oh, hell
Wow,
yes!
a
We
level
got.
up.
Wait, what? Hold on. We
Back
got
to
2
back.
level ups?
Wait, did I give you one last time?
We're level 10.
No.
Like,
That's
weird. Like,
weird.
3 sessions ago.
You
We're
guys should
level
be...
10 now, and it's only now kicking in.
10
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, you guys should be
Yeah,
level 10
yeah.
Damn.
damn.
Okay.
Yeah, we did our level up, but
Can't believe you
we
said
didn't have a
something like that.
rest, so
Yeah.
Damn
You
it.
got us excited.
I was so
Beam.
excited. I finally had 3 spell slots.
Let's go!
But now I still have 2.
Rip Bozo. Should have bargained for a better deal.
Glug didn't know any better, okay?
It's
Still
fun
had to
to
be
lie
on
on this one
better.
because you can go back on the tape.
I still need to talk to this patron of yours. No one scalps my employees and gets away with it. I'll see their ass in court.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna find somebody to throw a quick raid out to. Thank you everybody for playing. Thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you all have a fantastic night. I'm gonna throw a raid out
Who's
to
streaming?
Moist Critical is streaming with 0 viewers. Interesting.
I think he
don't-
probably just started.
That does not feel correct.
He probably just started.
Yeah, hold
Okay.
on. I bet it's like the very first seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll see you guys on the 14th.
Have a good one.
Alright, later.
I'm gonna
bye.
Boy.
I will not be available on the 14th.
Okay.
Uh,
We will see what ends up
My
happening.
son is having extensive dental work.
Oh no.
Ooh,
So I will be handling a boy coming down from anesthesia and
Oh.
because he's missing a ton of teeth.
valid reason to
Maybe.
miss.
Oh. Well,
I want to
hope,
throw the
hope
raid
Maybe.
out
he
to Amanda
recovers
on
soon.
Maui.
Okay.
There we go. Alright, bye, chat.
Bye.
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 Why?
Sanguine's back. Sorry.
You mean sorry?